tie up the Tennessee game, again, really the thing that jumps out at you when you watch the film is we played with great effort, toughness, passion, energy on both sides of the ball, and in special teams. I really thought our players really played hard in the game, and that's the thing is if we can continue to have that kind of effort, we're going to have a lot of success. Our senior class never lost to Tennessee, so I credit Urban and his staff, and then in our first year to walk out of here and never lost to Tennessee. That's exciting for our players and our program. We got to clean some things up. We need to play smarter in some situations on both sides of the ball. Different things that come up end of the game. Running backs need to stay in bounds. I mean, there's a lot of teaching points from the film as you watch the film. We got to do a much better job of as we move forward in our schedule starting this week with Kentucky. But as far as the team statistics that I'm concerned with, explosive plays offensively, we had 8. Defensively, we gave up 2, so we're +6. And as far as turnovers, offensively, we had 1, which is 1 too many. And defensively, we had 2 and had some other opportunities, but we were +1. So we won the big play turnover margin, and that's very important going into every game. Players of the week, offensively, was Chris Rainey, who just played outstanding as far as receiving, rushing, blocking, blocked the kick, does everything. This was having an outstanding year in his first 3 games. Scrap iron was John Harrison, played his best game. Very pleased with his job there at the center. The big play was to John's pass, throwing the check down to Chris. Again, very important in checking the ball down. It's a lost art in football as far as taking it to your playmakers, and John does a great job of that. Extra effort, Andre DeBose on a great block on their sideline, and Joe Christian, both guys blocking downfield to spring big plays, doing the extra things that you got to do to create the explosives. Defensively, player of the game was Dominic Easley. I thought really controlled the line of scrimmage. Jay Howard played well. Ronald Powell played well. Dominic played well, Sharif played well, but Dominic was the most productive of those guys. Just did a really nice job inside. Hard hat went to Chris Johnson, which is a toughness award, and it really does a nice job on our kickoff coverage teams. Ball hawks were Matt Elam, Josh Evans, and Ronald Powell, all guys that were involved in turnovers. Ronald caused both interceptions with pressures in our 4-man rush. I'm very pleased with that. Special teams, Caleb Sturgis was the player of the game, and Luchez Purifoy was the player of the game. Luchez was in on 4 tackles on kickoff, a young man that's really progressing and doing some good things for us. Going to try and get him some time at corner. The big play was Chris Rainey and Dominic Easley on the block punt. Dominic did a nice job of taking the guard off inside, which really freed Chris up to block the kick. Scout team players of the week was Jabari Gorman, Tommy Jordan, and Jason Traylor. Again, without the job those guys do through the week to give us the right looks, those guys played with great effort all week. But as we looked at it again, a lot of things we got to clean up from the game, a lot of things to learn from the game to continue to progress forward. But it is nice after a win to be able to sit down and go through those things, and our players understand that as other teams watch our tape and they're going to look at the negative things, a good place to take care of themselves. As far as the injury front right now, nothing new other than the normal bumps and bruises from a tough SEC football game. Jeremy Brown will be out for probably a couple weeks. The knee has just not responded coming back off the injury. There's no surgery required. Very frustrated for Jeremy. He's a great young man, and I'm just hurt for him as far as that's concerned. The other guys that should be back, Jordan's questionable. And other than that, I think we should be full go as we head to Lexington in all